In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your Serpentine belt right at home. First, you need to remove the front wheel. This 2019 Honda City has nearly 200,000 kilometers on the original belt. Once you've removed the front wheel, you'll see this plastic splash guard. There are two clips right here that we need to remove. I'm using a clip removal tool here. You can also use a flathead screwdriver to remove the clip. Once those first two clips are out, there's still one more clip and 3 screws holding the splash guard underneath. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver to remove these 3 screws. Now that all 3 clips and 3 screws are removed, we're ready for the next step. Carefully pull back the splash guard to get access to the crank pulley and tensioner. Before you touch a single bolt, snap a quick photo of the belt routing around the alternator, belt tensioner, water pump, AC compressor, and crankshaft. Trust me, if you get confused later, this photo will save your life. Next, you'll need a 17mm wrench to release the tensioner. Because space is so tight, a standard breaker bar just won't fit in this area. The tensioner is usually stiff and requires a lot of leverage, so I'm going to link it with this 19mm wrench to create some extra leverage. I will interlock my 17mm with a 19mm wrench like this. Refer to the diagram on the right. Place your 17mm wrench on the tensioner pulley bolt. Interlock it with a 19mm wrench for leverage, and slowly pull counterclockwise to release the tension. Notice these 2 holes. Pull the tensioner until the holes align. Next, grab a 5mm Allen key, just like this one. Alternatively, anything solid that fits into the hole will do the trick. Once the tensioner is locked in place, you can remove the wrench from the tensioner bolt. Next, remove the Serpentine belt. Start at the water pump since it has a smooth pulley. The Serpentine belt has been removed. This belt has been driven for nearly 200,000 kilometers. A Serpentine belt should generally be changed every 5 to 7 years, even with low mileage, because the rubber dry rots and cracks over time. Here is the new Serpentine belt. Make sure to inspect the part label to verify it's the correct one. Line both belts up to compare their lengths. You want to make sure it's not too long or too short. Don't worry if the old one is slightly stretched out. That's completely normal after nearly 200,000 kilometers. Now let's start installing the new Serpentine belt. My personal recommendation is to loop it around the alternator pulley first and finish with the water pump pulley last. And just like that, it slides right onto the water pump and the new belt is officially installed. If you forget how to route the belt, you can refer to this diagram. This diagram is specifically for the Honda City GM6. Other cars may or may not be the same. Like I suggested earlier, make sure to loop it onto the water pump last. Before we wrap up, always double-check your work. Run your fingers along every single pulley to make sure the ribs of the belt are sitting perfectly inside the grooves. If it's misaligned by even one tooth, it will shred the belt the moment you start the car. Next, fit the 17mm wrench back onto the tensioner bolt, hook the 19mm wrench onto it for extra leverage, and slowly pull. Then slide out the 5mm Allen key to release the tensioner. When releasing the tensioner, let it go slowly. If you go too fast, the tensioner can snap back, which could hurt your fingers or drop your tools. All right, moment of truth. Let's fire it up and see how it runs. And as you can see, that new belt is tracking completely straight. Check the triangle indicator on the belt tensioner. It should be within the range of these two bars. Keep in mind the indicator may look different from this in other cars, but this is how it looks on the Honda City GM6. If the indicator is beyond the big bar, it means the belt has stretched and must be replaced. Otherwise, the belt may start to slip, and you may hear a squeal when the engine is running. If the indicator goes beyond the small bar, it means the belt is too tight. This can happen if you buy an aftermarket belt that is the wrong size. Do not use that belt. And finally, when the engine is running and you see the indicator bouncing around like this, it's time to change the belt tensioner. The spring inside may no longer be able to hold the belt tight. Next, turn off the engine before reinstalling the splash guard. You'll be working right next to the pulleys, and you do not want your hands anywhere near a spinning belt. Start with the two push pins at the top to hold it in place, followed by the 3 bottom screws. Lastly, we have this final push pin at the bottom, which is giving me a bit of a struggle to line up, but with a little patience, it snaps right in. Now all that's left to do is put the front wheel back on, torque the lug nuts, and we are good to go. If this step-by-step guide helped you change the Serpentine belt on your Honda City, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more DIY videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.